Good morning in there, out there, in there, from in here, out here. And welcome to the Sentimentalist. Vivi's nose, Vivi. Hi, Mark. How you doing, kid? You gonna stay a little while today? I need a slurp to start us off, huh? Oh, boy, that's hot and warm and good, and look outside, and that's why. Yeah. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. And I have a guest with us today. It's very special. This is Jennifer, F-U-R, and she's enjoying the snow. This says hello in there, out there, up there, down there. Yes, thank you. The Harper family. And how are we, huh? Oh, that's how we are. We're wanting. Well, I'm going to have another slurp. It's so cool. Do you know I was on the porch yesterday? Just sat out there and enjoyed the warm spring weather, about 75. I'm so happy you all out there tune in. I'll bet every week I say to Julie, really? How many, do we have some people who watch me do nothing? Oh, it's so nice. Yeah. Do you see out there though? Porch, 75 degrees. And this morning, roaring wind. I mean, it's just sweeping the snow across. Would you like Soggy Llama? Let's introduce Soggy Llama. This is Soggy Llama. Now I'm doing my Mr. Rogers. Good morning. Who is the llama in our neighborhood? Here's Soggy Llama. That's your buddy. Yeah. Oh. Jennifer went over this way to check you out now, huh? The other cat, Molly, she's very funny, and she's just sound asleep. Yep. Well, our stove caught on fire. Headline. Better headline than the headline. Yeah, the stove caught on fire. I was out raking leaves. Julie was calling for me, but I didn't hear that. I got the leaves raked. Julie got the fire out. Yeah, how's that? And the crocuses are up. Look outside. The crocuses are up. Look outside. The crocuses are down. Look outside. Oh, dear. Okay. Now listen. Can you look over here just for a sec? That's okay. Yeah, there she goes. Ooh, I'll give a false hug. There you go. There you go. Look. Stay around. Can you cut down and snuggle? You stay. Watch this. Stay. Yeah. What a good girl. That's my good girl. Say hi. Yep. Oh, here comes Jenny back again. How about that? Jenny's going to stay on the show. Hi, little girl. Hi. Hi.
Jealous.
Huh?
Jealous.
Jealous. Very jealous, Julie says, and that's right. Jealous. See, I pet Jennifer, and I get whacked. Hi, Jenny. How's my Jenny? The cranes, we had something like 14 wood ducks out there on the pond. That was wonderful to see. Oh, man, I was really hoping they'd stay. But they didn't. On they went. Yeah, I think they're looking for a Hilton or a Marriott or something, and we were kind of Motel 6 along the way.
Hundreds of gulls.
Huh?
Hundreds of gulls.
Oh, and hundreds of gulls. I forgot about that. Just swooping, right? Swooping and heading on to Oval Beach, the big beach here along the lakeshore. One of the greatest beaches in the world. And boy, big swoop. See you, Jen. There goes Jen, Vivi. What do you think? Hey. Hi. Are you brooding? Oh boy, cranes and wood ducks. When there were so many, this is just an old story, 1971 or so. So I was learning the new culture that I'd moved into, and I didn't realize it was so different from the one I'd come from. There you go. Wow, that's nice. The one I'd come from. And it was a Sunday, and we'd gone to church, and I came home, and I thought, well, let's enjoy the garden. So I was out putzing around the garden, pulling some weeds out, etc. And the neighbor came over, next door neighbor even, and he said, stop doing that. And I said, what? And he said, no, you're working on the Sabbath, and you don't work in here on Sunday. Oh. I was enjoying it, and didn't feel like work to me, but it was work to him. So then he went back to cleaning his wooden boat. Oh, I've been here how many? Since 1971. I haven't figured it out yet. Yep. Our wonderful new minister, Dan Plasman, at the UCC church, and I must say it's very progressive, the UCC church talked about all that he grew up with, not being allowed to do this or that on Sunday, and one of the best ones was he could play catch with his brother in the backyard, but he couldn't go a couple. Come here, Viv. Oh, I got a briber. I'm sorry, folks. This is all. I always thought she was here for us. Stay. Stay. Just thought, yeah. I don't know what I was talking about. Something about here for us.
Dan able to play catch.
Oh yeah, he could play catch in the backyard with his brother, but he couldn't go a couple blocks away and have a pickup game of baseball, softball, whatever, tennis ball. He couldn't do that. No. Well, I think we're going to be about ready to give up on this wiggly dog. Why are you so wiggly? Give me that haughty look. Oh, I'm queen of the establishment. Yes, I am. I'm the queen.
Well, that's true.
I told you last week about the protest in the progressive church. 7 people who, when we're sitting, 4 people. Okay. Thank heavens there's Julie. I mean, this would be a mess. Standing when the rest of us are sitting. And then because the cut in line, that was really good. Take communion, there's 2 lines that go up like this, and one of the husband-wife pastors is on one side, and when they saw I was blushing when they saw they were going to have to take communion from the pastor, they pushed into the line on the other side so they wouldn't. Oh my God, the world is going to hell, and And the sermon that day was all about not judging anybody for anything. And that's what we're not really terribly aware of the incongruity of our reception of this homily. I don't like sermon. Homily.
Hard of hearing. Hard of
Hmm?
hearing. They're a little hard of hearing.
Little hard of hearing, Julie said, on purpose, I think. Oh my gosh. Hey, we celebrated our first date last week. Was that Thursday or Friday? I forget. What is?
The 14th.
Yeah.
It was the 14th.
The 14th of March is our first date. 44 years ago. And Julie's saying, my sweater's coming down. I'm getting sign language. I thought she was fixing her straps or something, and here it was my sweater. Oh my goodness. Yes. We have it. Oh. Thank you, dear. So that was funny. Or not funny. That was fun to celebrate our first date. And the people there at the restaurant, you know, the server, etc., they got a real kick out of, you remember your first date? I said, yeah, it was my first date. And I mean, it was my first date. Yeah. I found 21 golf balls the other day. Started already. Look outside. They're hitting golf balls right here at the driving range. 21 I picked up on one little walk through the woods. Because, as I've told you before, but maybe there's some new people, we have a woods right out here, 7 acres of woods and stuff, and the border is a driving range connected to a church there. And the driving range, there's a lot of people with slices and hooks, and they head up into our woods. And when Vivian and I take a walk, I pick up golf balls. And then the way we return them is there's a basket at the end of the trail that our neighbors through the woods have put out, because then they take the basket of balls over to the driving range and have a good time hitting them back. So that's how we return them. Whew! I'm still recovering from last night, because last night was the ongoing workshop called The Landscapes of Poetry. And I don't know how these things happen, but each one of these poems was from this is a little cliched, but from the depths of their hearts. A daughter far away, having nobody to cry with, and calling her dad and crying to her dad. That kind of poem. And I could go through them all, so I'm not leaving any of you out. It's just simply an example of how, I mean, it was almost everybody would start off our conversation about each poem with, well, after I was done crying, then I started looking at the poem. Hey, fill out those brackets. We have a family brackets where my family, Julie, and we all fill out brackets, and we trash talk, and we see who has the best record at the end of the entire tournament. Yep. Well, so fill out those brackets. Oh, I've been asked why I don't read poems by other people, why I'm so narcissistic. And the reason is I have so many people who are poets that are friends that, you know, what am I going to do? I picked this poem for this week. It's only one. And somebody, you know, my friends are sitting out there going, how come I'm 48th? You know, I mean, it just doesn't work that way. So it's best to just offer you a gift, I hope. It's a gift of one of mine. And this is called Aubade or Aubade or Aubade. How do you say that?
Aubade.
Aubade. Thank you. I can write them. I can't say them. Aubade for this morning. The night was filled with rain, lightning announcing our luck, thunder rumbling its afterthought. The dog woke early and quietly came to the side of the bed. The cats curled down between us. Now in the damp of morning the leaves hold the early light within each drop. The sun rising into the sky's still depth of cloud. Across the gray scrim of the day, it is quiet, not silent, quiet, as the sparrows, finches, and warblers singing through the dripping branches, their notes a not quite startling welcome as we open the windows, brew the coffee, let our breath return to its steady wander. My mother began her morning saying, "Time for this day." Today, the lingering of an old rain, the chill of 6 a.m., the coffee, the musty smell of crumbs, blankets, and pillows on the daybed on the porch. Take care. Try to be cheerful. It's bad. It's monstrous. But be kind. Thanks for being with me.